We've got a lot to cover today, so let's jump right into it. And let's start off with something figures with the John Hammond and Ellie Sattler figures, both things. Now, as I mentioned in the last news video, the main focus was the second wave of Age of Apocalypse figures. So that has now been officially confirmed. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything. Okay, now let's get on to the Marvel Legend reveal. So today Hasbro had another live stream event, and as I mentioned in the... Hey, all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video. And we've got a lot to cover today, including some brand new Marvel Legend reveals that were made this morning. But before we get into that, let's start off with something on the video game front with a new Sonic the Hedgehog figure from Jakks Pacific. This specifically is the Eggman battle set. And the Eggman figure stands about 9 inches tall. It's chocked with quite a few accessories. You get Sonic, you get a catapulting Sonic, so you can launch Sonic into the robot. You get where the chest basically rotates to mimic damage each time Sonic hits him. You also get a jetpack with sliding booster flames and launchable hand missiles. Now, this set is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store, and it is slated with a June release date. You Mega Construct fans, we've got some new Masters of the Universe minifigures that are coming. This is a new 5-pack that is available for pre-order on the Amazon website. This set is slated for release in July. And these figures stand about 1.9 inches tall, a little bit taller than that, but under 2 inches. And with this 2-pack, you get Trapjaw, Triclops, Man-E-Faces, Roboto, and Scareglow. Now, with all of these, you've got the traditional features like you would generally see with the larger scale figures. With Trapjaw and Roboto, you've got interchangeable parts. You can spin the face inside Man-E-Faces there, so you can get multiple faces. And Scareglow actually glows in the dark. So again, this set is available for pre-order now on the Amazon website. And while we're on the subject of Masters of the Universe, I also just wanted to let you know that it looks like we are going to get our first look with a trailer of the Kevin Smith Masters of the Universe animated series that will be on Netflix. Netflix has announced that on June 7th through 11th, they're going to be holding what they're called Geek Week, where they're going to be showing off stuff for various shows, including the Masters of the Universe series, other shows that they've mentioned, the Sandman series, the DC comic-based Sandman series, Lucifer, The Witcher, Umbrella Academy. But again, specifically mentioned in this was the Kevin Smith Masters of the Universe Revelation series. Kevin Smith has actually retweeted about this. So I believe that's when we'll get our first trailer for the series. And of course, it will premiere on the streaming service in July. For you Jurassic Park fans, we've gotten our first images of the upcoming 6-inch Amber Collection John Hammond and Ellie Sattler figures. These images come via Collect Jurassic. They got their hands on these. These are official images from Mattel. And with these, we can see that both figures have multiple head sculpts. So with the Ellie figure, you get one with glasses and one without. She also comes with some of her equipment, a walkie-talkie, a camera, or I'm not exactly sure. I think that's a camera. I don't know. Whatever that gadget was that she had in the movie, and multiple pairs of hands. And then the Hammond figure is going to come with his cane with the amber on the top of it with the little insect. And you also get a hatching dino egg and multiple pairs of hands. And you get 2 head sculpts with him, one with his hat on and one with his hat off. Now, both of these figures are available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. Now, just a real quick update on a story I talked about in the last news video. This is from Mezco Toys. They've released official images and details for their Solomon Kane figure. So it doesn't look like this is actually based on the movie like I thought it might be in the last video, even though I still think, this figure kind of resembles how the character looked in the movie. But as it is, it's, you know, it's not really technically based on that, but you do get a number of accessories. You get a couple of swords, you get several different types of daggers, you get some a torch and flame effect and multiple pairs of hands. You get two guns as well. He comes with a staff. And then the figure is going to have where you can basically mix and match hair and facial expressions to create multiple different looks for the figure. So, as opposed to actual different head sculpts. Now, this figure is being sold as a Mezco store exclusive. And last time I checked, it is available for pre-order and it's going to cost you 90 bucks. Another story I wanted to update you on is in regards to McFarlane Toys. This I talked about in the last news video, but since then we've gotten some additional images and information. So first of all, you know, last time I told you how some new images for upcoming DC Multiverse figures had surfaced in the latest issue of Diamond Previews magazine. Diamond Comics is a distributor and they put out a physical magazine. So since then we've gotten better quality scans from the magazine showing off the figures. So for DC Multiverse, just to recap here, we're getting a Green Lantern 2-pack with Hal Jordan and the Earth 32 Batman that does have a unique display base. I would not be surprised at all if Hal Jordan gets a single release, but again, right now, at first, we're going to get him in a 2-pack. Next up, we also have the Curse of the White Knight Bat Cycle. The figure is sold separately on that one. And then for single release figures, we've got the Dark Knight Returns Armored Batman. We've got the King Shazam, the Infected. We've got the Demon from Demon Knights. And finally, the Todd McFarlane designed Wonder Woman figure. Now, these figures, you know, we don't know exactly when these are going to go up for pre-order. They should probably be going up for pre-order, I believe, in early June. But I don't have an exact date for you. And at that point, we'll probably get, you know, more official images and everything. And then on top of DC Multiverse, we also, in the new Previews magazine, got additional looks at some of those upcoming Spawn figures that I've talked about before. So in the magazine, we got new looks at the Redeemer, Raven Spawn. Now, as I've mentioned before, those figures are going to cost around $24.99. Then for the deluxe, we're getting Clown, and with this new image, we're getting a look at his weapon accessories, and that one's going to cost, that one's going to be $39.99. And then finally, we've got the 12-inch Violator, which is going to be $49.99. Now, on top of that, we also have another new Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn figure, the Malefic version. So that's a new one that we had not seen before at all. And these should all be regular releases. Now, one thing I wanted to note again here, Diamond is not listing the Gunslinger Spawn figure that we know is coming, and I strongly suspect will be either an exclusive. That one will either be an exclusive to Target and or Walmart. I don't know for sure. I can't say 100%, but being both Diamond and GameStop didn't have Gunslinger listed, it definitely makes me feel pretty confident that's going to be some type of store exclusive. While we're on the subject of DC Comics, we are getting a new DC-based Revoltech, Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech figure. This time it is going to be based on the Arkham Knight video game, and specifically the Arkham Knight character himself. So DC Collectibles did some 7-inch figures of this guy, but this one looks much more articulated. Now with DC Collectibles, you had to buy two different versions if you wanted the blue armor or if you wanted it without the blue and just as the red hood. He ended up being the red hood. So with this figure though, you can basically switch out the parts, so you can have him displayed as either with the blue as Arkham Knight or as actual red hood. And the figure is going to have a pair of daggers, a pair of swords, multiple pairs of hands. So surprised he doesn't come with any kind of blaster or rifle or anything. But you get that. You get the two head sculpts, the regular one and then the red hood one. And then you also get alternate chest plates and armor pieces to switch out the different looks. Now, we still don't know exactly when this figure is going to be released, but it should likely be going up for pre-order very soon. For you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans, it looks like we are getting another reissue of the original Party Wagon from Playmates Toys. This was solicited on an Australian website, so I don't know exactly when or how this will be released here in the United States. But you can see here, again, it's basically a re-release of the original 1989 toy, which has been released a couple of different times. Now, this new one the packaging seems to be based more on the version that was released in 2009 for the 25th anniversary. So the packaging is almost identical. The little warning label on the front is a little bit different. And then the 25th anniversary logo has been removed. And then on the back, again, the 25th anniversary logo has been removed and they've added the Nickelodeon symbol. But that packaging otherwise is identical to that 2009 version, which did differ a little bit from the one they did in 2013, as well as the original 1989 one. On the Transformers front, I just wanted to share these new updated images for the upcoming Transformers Kingdom Autobot Arc figure. So we saw this a month or so ago. I think it was at FanFest they first announced this one. It is a Titan class Transformer, and it transforms from the Autobot Arc to a robot. And then you also get things like the little computer display and stuff. So this has been available for pre-order for a while now, but we just got these new updated, more finalized images for that figure. On the Star Wars front, I don't have a whole lot for you today other than to let you know that it does look like there is another Target exclusive on the way for the Black Series. This was first discovered by the folks at Yak Face. Right now we just have the codename Lunge. I did some additional digging and did find the DPCI number for it, which you can see listed here. And it's going to cost $24.99. Again, this does appear to be a Target exclusive, but no release date has been listed in the Target system yet, and we don't know exactly what the figure will be. We just have the code name. Okay, let's move on to Marvel Legends. And this morning, Hasbro had another live stream event, and Salome is joining us, everybody, for the big news. And during the live stream event, they revealed several new figures. As I mentioned in the last news video, the main focus was the full reveal of the second wave of Age of Apocalypse figures. So that has now been officially confirmed. So that wave includes Magneto, Cyclops, Sabretooth, Rogue, Kitty Pryde, Iceman, and Legion. And the Build-A-Figure, as I was expecting, is Colossus. That was really more a guess than anything. I didn't have any intel on the Build-A-Figure, but I had a feeling it was going to be Colossus. And in fact, it is. Now, these images that you're seeing here, these are digital renders. They're not the actual final figure, so there could be some minor changes to what you see here. But again, this wave has now been officially confirmed. It is available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. And beyond that, the other thing that they went on and announced was another Spider-Man retro card back, this time Spider-Man 2099. So in his original costume. Now with this figure, you not only get the retro card back, but the figure does have a new deco from the previous one that they did. They've also thrown in multiple pairs of hands with it. So it's a little bit different, not drastically, but if you missed out on the previous Spider-Man 2099, you might want to check this one out, or if you just like the retro card backs. Now again, like the X-Men Age of Apocalypse wave, this figure is available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. Beyond that, they went on and showed off the next wave of 3.75-inch retro figures. So this wave is going to include US Agent. So this will be the second figure in this line that I actually get. I got the Captain America one, and I will definitely be picking up US Agent here. We are also getting Loki, a black costume symbiote Spider-Man figure, Stealth Iron Man, and Silver Surfer with his surfboard, and there will be a peg so that he can stand on the surfboard. Now that will be released, that wave, which again is wave 4, will be released later this year. Now, real quick, I also just want to note here that yesterday, Kylo Collector posted up on Instagram that he saw those Hasbro Pulse 2-packs, the original retro figures that were offered as Hasbro Pulse exclusives, apparently have ended up at Walmart stores somehow. I'm not entirely sure, but they are on discount there. I don't know if, how many stores will be carrying these or what have you, but he saw them at his local Walmart, and originally the 2-packs were sold for $20 each, but here at Walmart they were selling for $10 each. So and they had all 4 of them that were being sold, I believe, are still available on Hasbro Pulse. But so I'm not sure why Walmart ended up with them and why they were discounting them, but there you go. But again, with Wave 4 that they just announced today, that will be released later this year. They also today went on and teased another figure, a Tigra figure. So this was, you may recall, several months ago, they made a tease saying that there would be a brand new figure that would have a tail. Well, in fact, and we speculated about this in the live streams and stuff, that it would probably be Tigra. I knew the moment that, late last year when I bought the original Tigra that Hasbro did off of the secondary market, which, was not a cheap figure, that, they were going to end up doing a new one. And of course, they now have confirmed that. So this figure will have pinless technology. It will have double hinged elbows and double hinged knees. It'll have multiple hands. We don't know exactly how this figure is going to be released. I suspect it's going to be released very similar to Hercules, the Hercules figure they teased in the last live stream. Now, I've had some suggest to me strongly that both Hercules and Tigra are going to be released as fan channel exclusives. That seems odd to me, being the new tooling that we're seeing in these figures. And I've also checked with some of those fan channels and they've not seen any indication of that. But I will say the person that told me this seems to have had access to insider information. So I'm not going to discount it as being, fan channel exclusives, or maybe even Avengers Wave. I don't know. If it's fan channel exclusives, then it seems like they're definitely going on a Avengers theme here with Hercules and Tigra. And I also do want to note that they made some indications when they were showing off the retro 3.75-inch US Agent figure. One of the guys mentioned that, maybe it's time that we got an updated 6-inch version of US Agent on a bigger buck as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if US Agent is going to be getting a similar treatment to that we're seeing here, like with Hercules and Tigra. And again, maybe it's a wave, maybe they're fan channel exclusives. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Now, the final thing they teased is another indication of that Excalibur box set. So, you may recall they originally showed a sword. Well, today they showed us the sword again, but this time being held with some type of long blonde-haired figure, probably Megan. They only showed, the head from behind, so but it looks like it's probably Megan. So again, I'm pretty sure this is going to end up being a Excalibur team box set, likely going to be released as an Amazon exclusive sometime this year. But we'll have to wait and see for sure. But definitely with this latest tease, I'm going to go and say my guess is Excalibur box set. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about in the comments section below. Now, I am most likely going to be doing a live stream this coming Sunday. It is Memorial Day weekend, but at least here in my area, it's going to be raining all weekend. So I will be likely doing a live stream Sunday. And if I do a live stream, or whenever I do my next live stream, you can expect another round of pop culture trivia where we'll be giving away $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. So again, do look for that this coming Sunday, probably around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, though I might do it a little bit earlier this Sunday, but I'll make a post about it when I have those details confirmed. All right, guys, so as always, subscribe to the channel, like the video, stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.